can't believe we're playing again, but we're really excited. I thought our team, we kind of started out a little bit slow, but we got it going with real good defense. Agnes played great defense. Kiki rebounding and running the floor. I think we have, it's going to be a challenge for me to figure out who to be out there, but some of it is going to be who's playing defense and who's playing really hard. So it's great to see us rebounding and running the floor. And on this situation, I think, Vanguard was overmatched, but it didn't look that way early. So, I thought our bench was great, came in, a lot of people contributing.
Question. Agnes, just talk about the defensive intensity you brought tonight. You got, last I checked, a couple steals. So just talk about that and just kind of, is that something you've been kind of emphasizing and focusing coming into this year, is bringing that defensive intensity?
Yeah, for sure. I think with the people that we with Anna, Lexi, Lacey, those are people I've always watched how they play defense, and they've always just brought the aggressiveness. So that's something I wanted to bring in. And I think the freshmen who came in today, in the game later on, they were also aggressive. So that's something we've all been emphasizing during practice. Yeah, aggressive D.
All right, Coach. You guys had, they had 10 points the first quarter, but then single digits the rest of the way. Almost a shutout in the third and fourth quarters. But was that something you emphasized after that first quarter, that we have to?
Yeah, I really thought. Agnes's defense was solid from the get-go, but I thought Indy and Navarre brought in some great perimeter defense, and so did Talana. I thought those two freshmen really stepped it up defensively for us, and that's something that we're going to need. We're going to need everyone to be really committed to playing perimeter defense. And you already alluded to it, but that's what we lost. We lost the Lexi Lacey aggressiveness, Anna Wilson. So that's where people are going to have to step it up.
Tar, what have you thought about Lauren Beck so far in the preseason, and just kind of what are your expectations for the season?
I think Lauren's doing really well. She's had some, she was sick last week. She got kind of poked in the eye so I wasn't even sure she was going to play. But, I think she gives us a whole different dimension. No one else on our team is that big. She's got great hands. You saw her finishing around the basket. She 5 for 6. She came in, she was instant offense, and she worked hard on defense too. And, every team we play is not going to have little people running around. That's harder for our big people than it is, usually. But she's a talent, and I think Kiki is really helping Lauren learn what we're doing and encouraging her. And I think she's doing great. I don't know, you don't like playing against her, do you?
No, I'm glad she's on my team.
Right.
You have another year of a very deep roster. 15 players so far. A lot of teams don't have that much wealth. Do you feel like this year you have a lot of options for starting lineups, and what do you see as far as that first year's that rotation?
I do. I feel like we could start, honestly, 10 different people. And if people want to be in the starting lineup, they're going to have to start the game really well. And, just being aggressive defensively, running offense, and taking care of the basketball. So I don't know that we started the way we want to start. So, but we finished really well. So then that's probably more important.
And to follow up, you have a very tall team. Compared to
Right. Yeah. Well, that was a little bit different too.
Yeah. And when at Pac-12 Media Day, when Haley and Cameron played, you could literally hear people go, "Whoa!" Is that different from teams you've coached in the past?
We've had big teams before, but you've got to play defense. Quickness is probably more important than size in a lot of respects. So, we've got, I think we've got some real good quickness too. So, Kiki's a post player, but she's very quick and athletic, and Agnes is, maybe a big guard, but she's very quick and she works really hard.
In these exhibition games, what are kind of the main things you're trying to emphasize with your team kind of digging in here?
Well, it's just fun to, it's good to play against somebody else, and it's good to play in front of a crowd, and where, you're, they were, they're different than playing in practice, don't you think? They had a different game plan maybe, and even offensively, they ran the clock down and, held on to the ball, moved the ball, and, so it took a little bit of time for the team to adjust to it, I think.
you guys feel out there? Number 2 team in the country, and it was just in the Final Four last year. So how did you guys feel out there on the court?
Yeah, for me, I was really excited to kind of start my sophomore year. It's really exciting playing in front of our fans and just like playing here on this court. So for me, it was just more so get out there. I feel like you could see some of my jitters at the beginning, but kind of just getting out there playing. A lot of excitement though.
Like very similar to what Kiki said, it's just exciting to get out there. Like we've been practicing playing against each other. It's always good to play against like an opposition with fans. Yeah, very exciting.
Great. Thanks, everybody.
All right, thank you. Thanks for
you.
coming. Good job, you guys.